I have no business doing this push right now. Alright, now let's watch this Immortal right here. Okay, he's still at the bottom of the ramp. Let's see how many shots he gets off. One, two, two shots. He gets 2 shots off. This push was supposed to focus on these 2 Immortals, and this Immortal gets no shots. He gets 2 shots off, excuse me. As soon as I put these force fields down, I should have gotten out of there to save this Immortal, but I was trying to be aggressive, and unfortunately that Immortal falls. So, because I set these force fields up, I want to get out of there now. And throw down 1 extra force field to make sure he doesn't chase me. And as I was getting out of there, this dropship was loading Hellions up, and I didn't see that. And it ends up actually being like really fucking important. And there's +1. I just threw down my Robo Bait. I would have preferred to have gotten that down a little bit sooner, but unfortunately that was not the case. And here comes the dropship with these Hellions, and as soon as this Hellion drops, look how out of position I am. I mean, when I was here and I was running away, this dropship was loading the Hellions up right here. I saw it. I mean, I didn't actually see it as I was playing it, otherwise I would have reacted differently. But it happened near me, and I would have been able to have these stalkers here. But unfortunately they're not, and I'm forced to pull my probe. That's lost mining time right there. And he ends up killing a lot. I mean, I have 24 right now. I'm not sure what it was before this attack happened. I mean, look at it. Oh my god. Look at... Shit, I fucked that up, didn't I? Where am I? Alright, let's speed this up. I also need to analyze my inability to correctly navigate through the replay tab. So yes, this attack is happening, and let's just look at this again. As I was pulling back, alright, let's see if I can see that. Oh, I guess I couldn't see it. Well, no, I couldn't see that. So, I guess it's not entirely my fault. I still saw the Hellions come out of the dropship, though, so I should have known that that was going to happen anyways. And I actually think that the dropship passes like right through here. I mean, yeah, there goes the dropship. So either way, I should have known something was coming. But yeah, here comes the dropship. Once again, my shit's out of position. Alright, I'm at 27 harvesters. And yeah, that number is just gonna fall. 24. Here is what I wanted to look at earlier before I fucked up the replay bar. These 2 stalkers right here. Pay attention to these 2 stalkers. And look at the Hellions. They don't do anything. As the Hellions are coming this way, the stalkers were running away from them. Just as that attack ended, +1 finished. So that's cool. Although I'm left with 14 harvesters. So he killed a lot of fucking harvesters. So that basically is what did me in, other than that botched 2 Immortal timing push I tried pulling off, which was fucking awful. So the Robo Bay finished, but unfortunately I really can't afford to get the Colossus out. And this right here is important. Alright, me having this watchtower and seeing this fucking huge Terran force coming. Alright, I see this. Because I have the watchtower, I can see that this force is coming towards me. And because of the position I'm in, obviously, the right thing to do would just kind of chill out and do what we did earlier and protect this ramp with force fields. And obviously, because I'm saying that would be the right thing to do, that's obviously not what I end up doing. And I get the Colossus out. I have +1 finished. So I guess I could kind of understand my thinking here. But I mean, I go out to attack. And I mean, he's at 98 supply. I'm at 66 supply. He has 14 Marauders, 17 Marines, 2 Ghosts, and like I don't have shit here. He has a Ghost right here that has 78 energy, which is enough for an EMP round. And this is bad. I would have preferred. I mean, this is bad. Okay, so as this attack is happening, he is able to form a concave with his units. Like, his units spread out nicely this way and that way, and everything is congested up at this ramp. Once again, we have immortals who aren't going to be able to do shit because they're just in a horrible position. Watch as this plays out. This stuff right here, still congested. These zealots don't even... Alright, here comes... here comes the EMP. Right there. Because everything is so congested here, and this is begging for an EMP right here. This is begging, like, this area right here, that is begging for a black man right here, it's the same thing as... it's basically the same thing. That clump of forces is begging for an EMP. I didn't have enough zealots, which I really don't know why. I feel like myself, and a lot of the games that I was watching in the tournament that I participated in tonight, for some reason, Protoss players, they get really, like, stalker happy. I mean, stalkers are nice, they're fast, they're very versatile. I don't think they're as versatile as a Hydralisk, but they're good against ground, they're good against air, they're fast, they do decent damage, they're not too expensive, and for some reason, players get really stalker happy. And I think cutting back on stalkers and getting more zealots and maybe spending that extra gas on an extra immortal or an extra sentry, which obviously doesn't matter because my sentries can't do anything because they have no mana because they've been raked by an EMP, and my immortals can't do anything because their shields have been raked by an EMP. But either way, I would have rather preferred to have more zealots. That's because you have this area right here which needs to be closed off by zealots. And that's because basically your damage dealers, you have the Colossus and the Immortal. And like I said, you don't want to be stalker. You don't want to be too heavy on stalkers, but you still want to have stalkers because, and basically, no matter if you go Stargate tech, Twilight Council tech, Robotech, whatever tech you're going, the backbone of your army is always going to be zealots and stalkers. But your for this unit composition right here, your damage dealers are the Colossus, or the Colossi, in my case, just one Colossus. And then the Immortals and the Stalkers. And you want to use this... Oops, I accidentally muted my mic. You want to use the Zealots to close this distance off right here. That way they take damage while your damage dealers do damage. And unfortunately, I didn't have enough Zealots on. Look at this. We have a Zealot stuck in there. So, yeah, this is not good. And, like I said, he was able to get that really nice concave off. He raped me. I was so aggravated I left without saying GG. Which, was not nice of me. And, he lost, like, nothing. And, And look at this. This guy had no intentions of expanding. He has 39 workers, which means if he has 3 on this, 3 on that, he has 33 on minerals, plus this mule. You don't see a command center being built anymore, or anywhere. I mean, it's not exactly an all-in build, because you have the factory, you have the starport, you can switch around these add-ons, but this build just seems very... It seems all-in-ish. And let's go back to